welcome to the channel, or welcome back if it's you coming back and seeing again. Today I'm just going to put out a video. I said that I was going to start putting out videos about let's stick to the basics and show you all the things that maybe you miss or overlook. And in today's video we're going to take a look at probably the most underrated and underused thing or weapon you have in the game, and that's these guys, defenders. These guys here can save your butt in just about any mission. You can solo missions, that's what I do a lot of. I prefer to play with these guys than a lot of randoms, just purely because I know what these guys are doing, I know where I put them, they've got a job and they do it well. And if they're level up to the same as you, they can kick butt just as much as you can. So we're going to take a look. As you can see there, I've got quite a few. I've got 6 snipers all up at 130 now, and I'll probably explain that in another video as why I've got 6 of them, because I'll go into depth with it anyway, because you can solo any SSD mission if you have enough of these guys. You on your own can have 7 guys, 7 defenders placed all over the map, or placed on one amplifier, and you can move them around as you need to, and they will help you out like nothing else. Right. My recommendation to start with, especially for early players, would be to get maybe 2 snipers, and then probably this guy would be my next pick, probably the SMG / pistol guy, purely because you get these daily rewards where you have to take out a 300 husk with a pistol, and it's just a pain in the ass to do 300 husks on your own with a pistol. But if you pop one of these guys down on a defender pad in the middle of a defense, middle of a whatever mission it is, they'll chew through 300. Especially if you manage to get your hands on one of these guns. If you've got your hands on one of these guns, your defender using this will go through 300, and Founder's Revolt, perfect handgun. A lot of people will talk about other handguns being great, and I use these all the time, but this one here, this is the best as far as I'm concerned. You can't get it to legendary, but it does the job perfectly. So if you know someone who can give you one, or you can make them yourselves, have those in the hands of a defender, and he's good as gold. As far as the rifle defender, you can't go past the obliterator. This thing shoots through terrain, shoots through walls, and just the knockback on these are incredible. Again, it might not be one that you have in your arsenal at the moment. Crescendo is a good one. This one doesn't have the knockback, but when it hits the husks, it makes them dance, and while they're dancing, they're not throwing, shooting, smashing your walls or anything like that. So that's a great one to have. And probably my third pick would be this guy here, the Neon Sniper. Now I think that you can research this one out. The good thing about this gun is it shoots through walls, and if you're using it yourself, you can look down the sight and you can see where the husks are, behind walls, behind terrain, behind anything. So obviously so can your defender. And this one's a good one because it can shoot through walls and it doesn't destroy the walls. So you've got to keep in mind what you're doing when you're using the obliterator versus Neon. The obliterator will just do that. If it's a terrain that you didn't build, if it's a house or a structure, a car in front of it you're using to block the husks, it'll shoot the husk and it'll also destroy the wall at the same time. I'll show you a little bit about that later. But moving on, I think I described already how I'd prefer to solo. I don't know how many times I'd say it. I prefer to solo than play randoms, because sometimes you can just shake your head. Alright, moving on. Obviously it's a silly thing to say, but you do need to have a fairly good pile of defender pads. I always carry best part of a stack of them on me if I can, so never miss up a bacon. If you see a toilet, search it, get your toilet bacon out. If you see the cans, the little blue cans sitting on the map, always get them, never miss them. Always. That's the same as coal. I'll say that in just about every video I do. Coal, get it every time. Don't do that. So let's go find that target. As I said, you need to watch what you're doing when you put these guys down if you build a defense. What I've got here, watch this guy, there's some us over there. He's going to want to take a piece of them. Now he doesn't care where they are, he's going to go straight through that truck and gets rid of them. So, I'll definitely give a shot.
They've got me surrounded.
Not up close though. But this truck, one shot, completely gone. So that's something to keep in mind when you're building a defense. Knock existing structures down if you have to. Well, you do have to. Knock existing structures down so that he's not going to knock them down in the middle of a fight and leave you exposed in one area. There we go. Oop.
Target located. Drop the atlas on the target when you're ready.
So here we are at the amplifier. We're just going to drop it down. And as I said to you before, I don't want this stuff around.
Nice work.
It gets in the way
too
much,
atlas.
to be honest.
Mission control when you're ready to begin.
My guys will shoot straight through it, but it'll leave me exposed when the walls are gone. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of it anyway, because it's just a really quick way to do it. Alright, so here we are. Very simple sort of setup. They're going to be coming over there. By the looks of things, and only over there. We want them to come around the edges here. They'll either get knocked into the pit down here, but these guys here, I intend, and Grandpa right here. Grandpa down there. Pistol shooter, he hasn't got a name. He's nobody. So those three guys are going to do a lot of the heavy lifting, and we'll just have a look at how good these guys are and how much you should put a little bit of XP into these guys. At the very least, they should be at least the evolution level below you, but I believe they should be, if you're 106, they should be 106. If you're 82, they should be 82. So let's kick this off and let's just see them go to work.
That's enough blue glow. You got this, Commander.
And as you can see, the obliterator guys, I don't know what Grandpa's shooting at, but the obliterator guys will take care of the shield and us, no problem. They get them front on, knock them on their ass. And this pistol guy down here, I don't know why he's already taking hard work. If you're really worried about them too, then chuck up a campfire or something on the roof here. I think it still works down below. They're fully healed anyway. You can see these guys going to town. We got people coming up here. Look at that, little interruption. But so far, open up a little hole so Grandpa notices them. But what you will see is Grandpa shooting down through the ground there. Where they are, he'll shoot them. see him going through the walls there as they come into the wall. Oh, damn. This was the one that didn't say that the storm was moving on me. We'll just put that there. Take care of any of the other ones. Grandpa's moving around, he's pretty comfortable. These other guys over here, taking care of business. Going for a little ride, real good. Now, even this big guy here, look at him, popped one in the face. Another little note when you're defending somewhere. Create these pits if there's a house there, use the basement, knock them in there. Once they're in there and they can't get out, so there's no stairs to get out, watch this guy, he'll just respawn. So once they're in the pit, leave them alone. You don't need to touch them anymore. They'll die on their own if they can't get out. Never leave the stair to get out. Like a bit of a shot myself. Feel a little bit bored there, but see, there's a nice guy. Just the propane guys. He's dead. Didn't explode. Got a nice window here, eh? Nice to pick the walls. I was going to leave him alone, Grandpa. Leave the boy alone. Now this is probably a little bit overkill with the traps or anything, but like I said, I didn't want to have to do anything. I wanted to show you how good these guys are on their own with really not that many traps. I know they're overpowered, but if I was doing this in a 108, then I wouldn't be standing here doing something fast. Blew off my trap. Oh well. We'll just leave it. See what happens. See what this guy does now. Help him out a little bit. Hit him, Grandpa. Now, if you find that they change on you, and you probably need to adapt. Hello. Let's drop another one down, change his position. Didn't have to. What about this guy? Is he doing nothing over here? He's bored. We should bring him over here, eh? That's Grandpa on the roof. Oh, Jesus. What is he doing? Leaving them on their own there a little bit. That guy over there. Acid pools. I hate acid pools. So where are these guys going to come from? Oh, straight up there. But these guys should be more than enough to take care of these guys now. Where'd Grandpa go? Where are you hiding, Grandpa? So we got 2 minutes. Let's see what these guys do. Oh. They wrecked my face. Say anything about the changing the storm. I didn't get a notification about that, so you can still see what these guys are doing though. got him just in time. Yeah, we got a few exploders and come on, Grandpa, hit the right one. Minimum of help is what you need with these guys. You put a full setup together in any base, and these guys will do the work for you. These are annoying little cowards at the back. Go away. There he is again. You can see his bullet chain happening. I don't know how many times you've seen it. Oh, got one right in the face.
Nicely done, Commander.
Anyway, you can see how those defenders are going to work for you in and around your bases. Like I said, you don't have to sing out to people all the time to, can someone come and help me in my SSD? If you can build your SSD, you can put 7 of these guys down. If you've got 7 in there, put them down and they will help you, no problem. In a solo, if you're doing in a solo mission, each one of those guys can replace a player that would have been there. So there's always allowed to be 4 people in the mission. It can be you and 3 of your defenders, or it can be you, your mate, and 2 defenders. Just as long as it adds up to 4. Not that hard really, is it? But anyway, I don't think I have anything else to say on it. I hope this video helps you out somewhat, or at least alerts you to the fact that these guys are invaluable. They are the best, they're reliable, you know where they are, you know what they're doing. Occasionally you get them hiding behind a wall like Grandpa did, but he was still shooting. So if you enjoyed the video, you get anything from it, add something to the comments and tell me some other stuff that you want to see. If you need to know about something, or if something puzzles you, let me know. I'll try and look into it. If I probably already know about it and I can explain it over a video for you. If you like the stuff, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out, and all I can say is keep gaming. Have a good one.